All right, let's get started by introducing each member of the band.
Cool. I'm Weba, play keys, synths.
I'm Gideon, do bass and screams.
Toxic Trip, vocals and shenanigans.
Exhale, I play guitar.
Alien, play drums.
Cool. Where did the name Blue Felix come from?
Quite a story.
The name is derived from a hit of LSD. Back in early to mid to during to late-ish after a long time-ish of 90s, about a decade and a half of some heavy psychedelic years, just finding ourselves, we kind of indulged heavily in that, just becoming who we were and, everything that goes along with the trip, man. Life's a trip, what we do is a trip, life is just, you got to climb the peak and then you fall out, in retrospective. So it's just kind of targeted at that, everything that life is, to be, just everything, on top of us being involved in it. It was kind of our favorite, flavor, if you will, of the tab, back in the day. But came through quite a bit. They had the yellow, the red, all the different colors, and then they dipped them in each one. It was the dancing Felix, and you got the little Felix the cat. He was tie-dyed, and you put that in, and you better not plan on holding a sentence for the next 18 to 24 hours. But, find out who you are and where you want to go and all that kind of stuff.
Been there, done that.
Oh, there you go. Then you know, you're one of us.
Right, definitely. Would you say the LSD, or was it maybe possibly Sid, or what exactly kind of like brought forth the look and,
Well, the look started, we had a long time ago, another guy who had played the keys at the time, and he also did a lot of theatrical makeup, like for Halloween, horror movies, and studied a lot of old, the Preacher from the Black Lagoon. He was heavy into the, early days when they really did the makeup and stuff, and kind of started off on, I believe, Gideon here, a bass player, fucking a little bit of makeup.
Eyeliner. It was an eyeliner and I wanted something on there.
Just messing around one night, and next thing you know, he did that. The next show, the other guy did something else, and next guy, and next thing you know, a kid showed up in the crowd with a paint, and another kid, and next thing you know, we're all fully painted, and every fucking person in the crowd showing up, and they're loving it, and they're painting up, and they're getting ready, and like, well, now look what we've created. And then the fans are coming, which we dub the Dogs of Doom. They're like, if you ever fucking drop the makeup, you ever fucking sell out, we're gonna, up you and find where you live and your children and everything else. So we're like, well, we're pretty much stuck with it, and plus it brings a good element to the visual, the whole theatrical stage that we do, and we get out there and we throw down on stage every night, night after night, whether we're sore, whether we're tired, pissed off, happy, all the above, we come out and we bring it.
how did you get noticed by Sid?
Well, we played a lot of shows through networking. Had a show in Des Moines, place right near his house. Slipknot being from Des Moines. He happened to be out in the crowd one night. I think it was a place called Stein's. We played our set. Came up after. Dude was like, "There's a magic about you. There's a magic about you." And I'm like, whatever. We're fucking nobodies. Like, what are you talking about? We're in fucking Des Moines, there's no PA. I'm dressed up in fucking face paint. Like, what are you talking about? And this dude's like, you got something. And, just fucking beat it into our brains. And over the course of about 5 years, man, he's become fucking not only a best friend, but fucking one of the main driving forces to keep us going. And when you got a cat like that who's seen what he's seen, for him to tell you got something, it's different than your grandma, like, oh yeah, your little band and shit. You got some dude who knows what he's talking about saying you guys are doing what you're doing, and it's something.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about your music. How would you describe it, and tell me a little bit about the video?
Well, the music I think is kind of one of those things that, to really describe it, it's kind of like reaching from all different angles. Every different guy in the band brings a different element, and I think that's a lot of the reason why it's worked the way that it has for us, is because everybody brings that different element, and it kind of creates a sound that just kind of is unique. It's psychedelic, it's heavy, it's metal, it's rock, it's mellow. It's like you said. Kind of it goes back to the Blue Felix thing. It's it's the whole thing is a giant acid trip.
It's whatever your mindset is before you drop. If you want it to go good, it goes good. If you want it to go bad, even if you don't want it to go bad, sometimes it goes bad.
Okay, something a little more abstract. What's the most fun you ever had in the grocery store? Did you ever like wear your makeup and go in there? I think that might be fun.
Oh man.
Oh man, I don't know. I think the surprising looks on people's face when they first see us, and that double look.
Especially in the Bible Belt. You get down in
Oh,
Nebraska, Omaha, some of these people, you know, you pull up at the Walmart, and our old bus had like a big latex alien fetus, and it was covered in blood dripping out the front of the bus, you know, and we pull up, and the people walking in, you know, people cross the street and, you know, pull their children close, and I'm like, oh my, you know, these fucking guys, but at the end of the day, you know, it's the plainclothes guys you gotta worry about, dude. We're fucking freaks from the gutter, but, you know, you can trust us with your line, that's for sure.
Yep.
Let's go down the line and have each guy tell me something that you're into, or something that might be bizarre, or just, you know, who are you? What are you like into? You know, what's a hobby, or what's something peculiar you might be into? And we can start at either end.
Why not?
I don't know. Strange thing I'm into. I don't know. I guess I kind of got recently into boiling some deer carcasses and trying to peel the skin off and use the bones to make jackets, and you know, just a weird little hobby, collecting bones and all sorts of weird stuff like that. Try to keep it unique, you know. Never make things dull. Always progress.
I would say I don't really have any strange hobbies. I like to, real big into the MMA. I like to train that. I love to rock out and play music. That's for damn sure. And be lazy. I love my quiet time. I love my time, you know. But yeah, I'm just a strange individual. Everything I do is strange. I can tell everything.
Yeah, I guess for myself, I mean, I'm heavily into tattoos, like getting them, you know, just enduring them. I mean, giving them to myself, and you know, not trained by any means, no tat artist, but you know, I just bored and hey, let's order a fucking gun and you know, go at it. I mean, along with Wybot, you know, we grab all the carcasses. I was up to 6 dogs at one point. Now I have actually 0. But you know, we take the carcass and we throw them on like an anthill and we let them, you know, devour it and clean up the bones and stuff. And then we'll use the bones on outfits, rivet them to, you know, leather jackets and such. And you know, we get into, you know, obviously the music. I mean, that's huge. I'm also a mechanic. I do woodworking. I like, you know, to build things, create things. I like females. I mean, we all like females. Like a lot of females at once. I like to be pissed on. I like to be like cigarettes put out and shit. And like, you know, just I mean, if that's as freaky as it is. Got plenty of them downstairs who'll do that. I don't know what it is. It's the smell of the natural urine, you know, all over the body.
Urine flow all around.
Just piss I don't know what it is. You know, it's not necessarily consuming it, but just the, you know, just the wiping it and you know, I don't
You
know.
probably get along
and
well
tin
without
foil
cars.
crinkling it, you know, and little packing bubbles and popping them and fucking, you know, butt naked.
See how they
you know,
sound.
like, you know, I don't know if that's weird or.
No, I've just got to doing it before I got here.
I mean, you know,
It's
that's
my
usually how we
head.
start out. You know, on top of that, we drink heavy, we smoke heavy, we fucking laugh even heavier. I mean, we're just a band of some fucking good ass dudes that like to joke and act completely ridiculous all the time and bring it to the stage and people dig it. So.
I guess for me, I'm not so sure how I feel about getting pissed on. I guess my thing before we were doing Blue Felix, my day job for the last 5, 6, 7 years was blowing glass. I make glass pipes for a living. I work for a head shop. You can hit us up in the merch booth anytime. Always got hand blown glass pipes that say Blue Felix on them. Spread the love.
He's a mad glass artist, dude. He's fucking wild with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you can think of it with glass, between me and a couple guys that I work with back in Minneapolis, we can usually come up with something, you know.
It's always good to always have a guy that brings a nice fresh piece every time.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, there's a speck of resin in that? Throw that away.
That's the beauty of it for real. Is that, you know, I honestly have not cleaned a piece in 7 years ever. When it's too dirty to smoke out of, you throw it in the garbage and you make a new one. And, you know, there's definitely worse things than waking up every morning and smoking weed and making glass and getting paid
Hell
for
of a
it.
job.
So
I've been telling them to
yeah,
teach me how. You know?
I don't exactly like dread the 9 to 5 grind when we go home from the road, but ideally, you know, this is living the dream, man. This is what it is, you
It's a
know.
fucking nightmare.
Regardless of any of our hobbies, you know, any hobby or any job or anything that we've ever done, you know, any person, it all revolves around this. You know, this is a giant breathing beast and machine.
I suppose I don't really have a great answer. I mean, I've done the job thing for a while. You know, I've swept fucking movie theater floors and made pizzas, all that fun shit. And it's pretty clear right away, you know. I was kind of still getting his answer. I'm kind of just lazy. I kind of just chill all day when it's time to play music. That's what all I do.
This dude plays music all
Yeah.
fucking day. This dude lives at my house. This dude plays drums 10 hours minimum a day. Half the time I'm like,
Yeah.
it's good though. It's good, but you know, there's some times where it's like 3 in the morning, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and it's, you know, you've been out for about 17 days, and you're just like, dude, all right, can we just lay down for a minute?
Like,
It's fun.
8 hours a day is literally like this kid's hobby. You know.
Like we're on the bus, you know, hey, we got a day off. Fuck, it's been 36 hours. This dude is pissed.
Like
He's like a fucking.
He'll open up the trailer and pull the drums out on the side of the fucking street corner if he has.
If he ain't playing every 24 hours, this dude is
He has to
grumpy
have
as hell.
fun.
You can't. There's nothing you can satisfy him with. You know, you just gotta let him let it out. You know, and if you don't let it out, you know, so that's why it's good to do what we do. We get out there and spill it every night to fucking different crowd every city, and that's, you know, whether we're playing for fuel or fucking ramen noodles or free beer or the bar tab, the people are showing up and they're digging it and they're loving it, and we're spilling our guts, whether it's 5 of them, 500 of them, 5,000 of them. We'll bring it to the stage every night and spill it like it's our last night. So.
Cool. All right, one last thing. Get you guys to do an ID. Just say, hey, you're watching Shockwave TV. You guys, like, kind of just
Shockwave TV?
Yeah, maybe just do it in unison. Count 3, or one of you, however you want.
Cool. All right. Well, then 3, 2, 1. We are Blue Felix, and you are watching
Shockwave TV.
Cool. Thank you,
Awesome,
gentlemen.
guys.